Now that we've created some content for our WordPress site, it's time to look at how you can manage that content using the WordPress admin panel. For each of the main types of content on your site, posts, media, and pages, and also for the comments, categories, and tags, you have index pages so you can see all the items at once and make changes to them either in bulk or find the item you're looking for and then make changes just to that one item. Let's take a look at the All Posts page to give you an example. If I go to the All Posts page, you can see a list of all the posts that have been published on my site. Of course, right now I only have 6 items, but if you go to an established blog, you may have 1,000 items, and you'll be able to scroll through all of those items on this page. So let's look at the different features that are available to you on this index page. Of course, at the very top, you have a button where you can add a new post. So if you're on this particular page, you actually have 3 different places you can click on to create a new item. Directly underneath the title, you have some filters. Here you can either look at all the posts, just the published posts, and you can also look at the trash. If you had any posts in draft format, you would also have a draft option here. So you could see all posts and only draft posts and only published posts. Next, you have a drop-down where you can select to either do bulk actions on all the selected posts, edit all the selected posts, or move all the selected posts to trash. And we'll look at these features a little later on. If you choose any of these options, you have to click Apply to make them happen. Next to the Actions button, you have Filters, and here you can filter the posts based on dates, and you can also filter them based on the categories. So if I only want to see what's published under the photography category, I simply select photography and click Filter. And WordPress will filter out anything that's not under the photography category. Once you have hundreds of posts, this becomes a very valuable feature. If you're looking for a specific post, you can also do a free text search here. And this free text search will allow you to search through all the posts on your site and find exactly what you're looking for. So if I type in fork, for example, and click Search Post, I'll only find the posts that have the word fork in them. By default, the display of the post is as follows. Each of the posts is listed starting with the post format. If a format is applied, you can see this post has the link format applied. You then see the title of the post. You have an Edit button for full editing. You have a Quick Edit button for quick editing. You have a Trash button to trash the post. And you have a View button that allows you to view the post on the front end of the site. Next, you have the name of the author. You have what categories and tags are applied to this particular post. The number of comments, which also links you directly to the comments for this particular post. And finally, the date. If you want to get more information about each post, you can change the display from the list view to a more expanded list view with this button up here in the right-hand corner. This also displays the beginning of your content or your excerpt for this post. So now you can actually read part of the post, but of course this also makes the list much longer. If you want to change what is displayed in this index, you can go to Screen Options, and here you can toggle on and off all the different features. So for example, if I don't want to see the tags, I can simply uncheck tags and they disappear. By default, there aren't all that many options, but when you start adding plugins to your site, chances are some of those plugins may add additional columns to this display, and in some cases it becomes too much. In that case, you can go up to Screen Options and turn off the features you don't want displayed, so it becomes less of a cluttered experience. Inside Screen Options, you also have a very interesting feature that allows you to change the number of posts that are displayed on each index page. Because when you get more posts, you'll go down to the bottom and then you'll get a navigator that allows you to navigate to the next 20 or the previous 20 posts. You may wonder why you would want to change the number of posts displayed, but it has a very practical use. Let's say, for example, you want to change the author of 200 posts and you have a total of 900 posts within your blog. In that case, you want to do a bulk action on all the posts with a certain author. You would go down and filter the posts based on that author, but then you would have to go through all the posts in 20 post increments and it would take a long time. What you can do instead is change the number here from 20 to say 100, and then you do the same bulk action, but you would do it to 100 posts at a time instead of 20, and that would make it a lot easier. Now that you understand this index page, you'll see that the index page format is duplicated throughout WordPress. If I go to Pages and All Pages, you'll see we get much the same experience. Of course, there's less information because pages don't have categories and tags. But you see all the other types of information that are available, and you can edit the content in exactly the same way. But you're not restricted to only editing the posts and pages themselves. You can also edit other elements like categories. If I go back to posts, you see that under posts, I also have the options for categories and tags. And these are the index editors for your categories and your tags. If you go to categories, you get the ability to create a new category by setting a name, a slug, and a parent category if you want to do that. You can also set a description for each of the categories, and depending on the theme, that description may display on your category index pages. In the list of actual categories you have on your site, you can go to each category and either edit the category, which brings you to a new window which has the same type of information that you see here on the left-hand side. You can also do a quick edit of the category, which allows you to change the name or the slug of the category. And you can go view the category. This will take you to the front end of the site and display all the posts that are under that particular category. Maybe most interestingly with this category page is the number of posts link on the right-hand side here. If you click on this link, you'll be taken to the posts page filtered for the category you're currently looking at. So you won't see all the posts, you'll only see the posts that are under that particular category. This can be very useful if you're, for example, looking for a specific tag and you want to know which posts are under that particular tag. You can go into the tag view, which looks exactly like the category view, and click on the number of posts for the particular tag you're looking for, and you are taken to the index for just that category. Understanding how these index pages work and understanding how you can use their different capabilities to access the information you're looking for will become very valuable once you start populating your site with a lot of content. So take the time to click through the different options and familiarize yourself with the different index pages so you have a clear understanding of how all this fits together.